Guys, bear with me here, folks. Adjusting the mic. Doing this video. I got a lot of people been messaging me from Africa and asking me basically my point of view of what I see happening over there in certain locations. But keep in mind, guys, let me do my disclaimer. I'm not a professional. I don't have a degree in weather and none of that. I'm just gonna tell you what I foresee. The word foresee. Take it how you want to take it. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow my advice. But I'm just letting you know that I am not a professional in this. I just foresee something, and I tell you what I'm foreseeing. And if you want to listen, I hope you listen. But don't hold me like don't think that this is what I majored in. I don't major in this. I'm just basically seeing a few things. I tell people what I'm seeing, and it just happened that it unfold. However you want to take it, take it. So I'm just letting you know that for my friends over there in Africa, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of messages from you guys, and I really do appreciate you guys are awesome. So during the dry season, South Africa, when I say you guys are going to be experiencing some devastating weather, excessive rain, and I know Africa is known to have a lot of dry season, but there's a few areas in Africa that when it decide to rain, there's a high possibility you guys are going to get flood, a lot of flood moving forward, and that's what I meant. I'm not saying that the drought is going to completely stop. I'm saying when it decide to pour, you're in trouble. Take it however you want to take it. So South Africa. South Africa is one of those areas during the dry season, which is basically summertime. Is in areas like Western Cape and Free State Province. Once again, guys, if I butcher the word, I apologize. So the south of Africa, in South Africa, Western State, Free State Province, these are two areas that are going to be at high risk to be flooded out when it do decide to rain in the future. Morocco, you're also in that. Okay, I'll take some notes here, and I'm making sure that I had to take some notes on my computer, but keep in mind, I'm not familiar with a few of these places, so I have to make sure I'm giving the right information. So bear with me. So Morocco, you're in that. All right, you're also in that dry season where you're gonna get torrential rain, which going to lead to flooding in the future. Zimbabwe, you're also part of that. Kenya, you're also part of that group. All right, I will repeat myself. And also Ethiopia. Now, so it's basically areas that are close to these in Ethiopia. I can't be really too specific with Ethiopia and Kenya. I'm just talking about the entire country, because Africa is a continent. Africa is not a country. So Kenya, I'm talking about the entire country. When it do decide to rain, I can't be too specific. I'm just pointing out a few countries on a big continent, and I want you guys to stay alert during the dry season. Kenya, there's a great possibility that you can be flooded when it do decide to rain in your direction. Ethiopia, you're one of those countries too. Okay. Uh, Zimbabwe, you're on that list. Morocco, you're also on that list, and this is during the summertime, the dry period. And South Africa, the Western Cape and Free State Province, wherever these two locations is in South Africa, you guys are on the list. These are the places in Africa with that when it do decide to rain, you guys are going to be flooded. You guys are going to have devastating flood. Yes, it will be dry there, because Africa do go through dry season. I'm not saying that's gonna stop. Listen to me carefully. When it do decide to rain, the places I list, you're in trouble. Very high possibility these areas are going to be flooded. Use Texas, use China, use these places as an example of what I'm talking about. Now, during the winter time for Africa, once again, these are the location that's going to have severe winter. And their winter is a little bit different time than ours, where the season is between June to August. South Africa, you're in trouble. Western Cape region. Western Cape region again. You're going to be in some trouble during the winter time over there in Africa. This is a section this is a section that's part of South Africa. And I can't, guys, if I butcher the word, forgive me. Lesotho, Lesotho, Lesotho. It's in South Africa also. And now these are the places that's going to be affected in Lesotho during the wintertime. It's the Maluti Mountains. If you guys know where the Maluti Mountain is, you guys are in for some serious trouble during the winter time in Lesotho. Hope I pronounced that correctly. And once again, let's go back to Morocco. Again, you are on that list. So these are the places that's going to be seriously affected during the wintertime over there on the continent of Africa, these countries. Morocco, yes, you are back on that list. Now, places in Morocco that's going to be affected, I would say around the Atlas Mountains. The Atlas Mountains is where, if you're from Morocco, you're from Africa, you're watching my video, if you're close to the Atlas Mountain during the winter time, you guys are going to be in some serious trouble with some serious winter storm. Okay, I hope that makes sense. In Lesotho, Lesotho, and that's part of down there in South Africa, the Maloti Mountains. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Maloti Mountains are going to have some serious weather condition during the wintertime. And again, Western Cape region will also have that. This is the condition for Africa during the wintertime. I am going to repeat the dry time again in case you guys missed that. This is during the hold on one second. Bear with me, guys. I made some notes and I want to make sure that I give the right information. All right. Yeah, I made some notes on paper. Microsoft Words. Yeah. So during the dry period, which is the summertime for Africa, South Africa, again, this is, you guys are going to be affected when it do decide to rain. You guys are going to get torrential downpour, and there's a high possibility you're going to be flooded. Western Cape and the Free State Province over there in South Africa. Morocco, again, during the dry season, high possibility you guys are going to be flooded when it rains. And Zimbabwe, you are on that list. The entire country of Zimbabwe and the entire country of Kenya, you guys are on that list. I can't be specific with these countries. I'm just saying the entire country. So wherever you're at in this country during the winter, the dry period, the summertime, be very aware. And Ethiopia also, you're on the list. I hope this helped, guys. I really do. And again, my friends over there in Africa, you guys have been very, very patient. It wasn't easy to gather my information because I'm not that familiar with Africa. I'm more familiar with ancient Africa. So I had to get familiar with Africa on a whole and then start doing more in-depth studies and on the information that I want to give you. So this is basically what I've come up with. And again, guys, I didn't go to school for this. I don't have a degree in this. I'm just telling you what listen to me carefully, what I foresee. It just happened that what I'm foreseeing is unfolding. However it's unfolding, it's just unfolding. Okay. And that's the best way I can put it. Thank you for always watching my video. Love you folks. And for my friends over there in Africa, I hope this helps.